another video for you guys today. What we're going to do is we're going to look at some unilateral movements for the lower body. Unilateral just means one side at a time. We have two legs, and the reason it's important to do one leg at a time is actually ensure that each leg has an equal amount of strength in it. It's also really good to help work on your balance. So if you're somebody who does have some balance issues, you might want to consider doing some of these exercises. Also, like, subscribe, follow, the usual deal. Let's get stuck into it. So one of the first exercises I'm going to show you guys is a lunge. I've done a video previously of showing you how to get the perfect lunge. So if you're not sure, I'll put a link up to it and you can go and check it out. But with the lunge, just the standard lunge, what you're going to do is we're going to do it stationary. One leg forward, drop down, drive straight back up. Just working on the one leg. What that's going to do, like I said before, work on the strength on this front leg as well as balance. Alright, obviously do it on one side, do it on the other side as well. But then the other thing is with lunges, what you can also do, there's so many variations that you can add to it. So instead of doing the standard lunge where you take a step forward, you can do a reverse lunge where you take your leg backwards. All that's going to do is just ever so slightly challenge your balance in a different way. Okay? So same deal, what you do on one side, do on the other. And then progressing from the standard lunge, you've got walking lunges, you've got alternating lunges. These are going to challenge your balance a little bit more. It's not something that you necessarily have to do, but to stay with the unilateral thing, if you just do them stationary, build up some strength from there, you're good to go. Once that feels really easy, grab some kettlebells, grab some dumbbells, add some external weight, and then, yeah, there's your lunges. Alright, so progressing on from lunges, I'm sure this is an exercise a lot of you have heard, and you've seen people do it, whether it's online or in your gym. It's the Bulgarian split squat. So what you're going to need is a bench. Alright? Line your bench up. And then the easiest way to get set up for this exercise is take a seat, put a leg forward out in front, stand up, back leg up on the bench, drop down into it, and drive up. Again, because the back foot is up, it adds an element of difficulty, so you need an increase in your balance and stability on this front leg. Alright, and so same deal. What you do one side, do to the other. And by using that setup where you sit and you extend your leg forward, it stops you having to jump around with one leg up on the bench trying to find the right position. So with this exercise, start off with body weight, or start off using a stick for a bit of assistance, and then go and add in some dumbbells, add in a barbell, and just get all the anger out. Next up, it's going to feel very similar to the other exercises we've done, but they mostly will because they are all lower body exercises. But what we are going to do is a single foot squat. So some people will do it with one leg out in front, and that's heading towards a pistol squat territory. Not everyone can do that, and you need to be able to build up to that. So what you can do is, you can go with one leg out in front, work down as deep as you can, and then stand back up. As you do it, you don't want that knee to collapse into the middle, because what that's going to do is put your body in a poor alignment. So what you do on one side, you do on the other, find that point of balance, squat as deep as you can through it. Okay? That's with the leg out the front. Then the other option you've got, looking at it from the side view, is to do it with your raised leg going backwards. What this is going to do is put your upper body in a slightly different position, which is going to change your center of gravity ever so slightly. So it just adds another element of balance that can really help you, especially if you're coming back from an injury or something like that. So same setup, shift your weight onto one leg, lifted leg just goes up, slightly bent behind you, and then from here, you just want to bend as deep as you can and stand up. Again, remember your body weight's going to be coming slightly over your knees. Just add a different element of balance. Again, what you do on one leg, you do on the other. So from the front, it'll look like this. And it's really about trying to ensure that your hips stay square during this whole movement. And then from that movement, you can transition into doing a standing toe touch, which essentially is the same movement. All your weight on one leg, upper leg going back, This time, you're working down as far as you can, trying to keep your grounded leg as straight as possible. Just work through. When you do this one, make sure that you don't rotate your hips. You want to try and keep your hips as nice and square as you can as you work down. So from the side, back leg coming up, working down as much as you can. With this one, tight hamstrings will actually limit how straight you can keep your legs. The good thing with this exercise is you can add kettlebells, you can add dumbbells to add a bit of external resistance to it as well. Alright, and so the last exercise I'm going to show you guys is a single foot hip bridge. Hip bridge is usually done with both feet down on the ground or one foot up on a bench or something like that. Or if you're doing it as a hip thrust where you've got the bar across your hips, you do it both feet down, but again, our focus today has been on unilateral movements. So what we're going to do is we're going to get down on the ground, on our back. From here, we're going to bring our feet in close to our butts. And then from here, we're going to lift one leg up in the air, hold this leg up, and then we're going to drive using our glutes and our hamstrings to get our hips up as high as we can, and then just come back down. So what we do on one side, we do on the other. One of the things I really like about that movement is if you do have lower back pain, one of the causes could be slightly underused glutes or hamstrings. Doing this exercise is very low impact and can have really good outcomes for your lower back. So give it a go. Give all these exercises a go. You don't have to do them all on the one day. Pick and choose and just really help improve your single leg strength and your balance. Catch you guys on the next one.